Hi, I'm Irvy, and in today's video, we're going to be addressing something that came up on my Instagram recently, and that is how to address being intimidated at the gym, how to get over that fear. Now, if this is your first time stopping by my channel, I'm Irvy. I've lost 130 pounds, all natural. I did it all on my own, and I documented my journey on my YouTube and my Instagram. And now I just make videos and, I like to pass on information on how to help others achieve the same. So, how to get past that intimidation at the gym? First and foremost, I'd like for you to think about something. We are all nervous the first time we do or experience something new, especially new environments. Think about this: the first time you drove, your first day at your work, your first kiss. Every first or every new experience in a new environment always elicits a feeling of nervousness and excitement, and sometimes those two mixed together can be like explosive. That being said, the important thing to remember is it's very normal to feel nervous, and part of the reason why when you go to the gym it's even more amplified is because not only are you facing that fear of the new and the unknown, you're also facing some of your biggest insecurities, and that's usually the how we feel about our physique. So it's normal, it's natural. A lot of people, almost actually everybody, had that feeling the first time they went in. For me, even sometimes when I take time off from the gym, if I don't go for like 2-3 weeks and I go back in, even I experience those that feeling again, and it's very normal. There's only, in my opinion, there's only one solution to this. I'm going to give you some tips after I give you the solution, but there's only one solution to this problem, and that is going to the gym. It's exposure therapy. The only way you're going to get rid of that feeling, that anxiety, those nerves is by going. Now, depending on how extreme this is for you, my suggestion is first and foremost, don't go once a week, go every day. Even if that means only 10 minutes a day just to walk in and walk on the treadmill, just go. The more you go, the less and less you'll feel those nerves. Even if it takes you a month, just go. Just go, just step foot in there and get on that treadmill and walk for 10 minutes and get out. That's all you need. And I guarantee you, over time, that feeling will get less and less and less, and you'll feel more confident to step foot into other parts of the gym. That being said, I'm going to share some tips and some thoughts with you to further encourage you to go. So something that we're very apprehensive about is going in and having other people stare at us, or the fear of being judged when you're in the gym. Here's the thing. It's very natural to be curious as a human being. So when someone new steps into your space, you're going to wonder about them. It's normal, it's natural, and you're going to look. So I'm just telling you right now, if you go into the gym knowing full well that, people are probably going to look at me the first, second time that I walk in, third time I'm going to be, just another one of the regulars. So if you know going in that, I just have to get through the first 2-3 times and then that's it. That's all you have to do. That's why I keep saying go often, go every day. And because the more you go, the less people are going to be interested in you. You're no longer the new person. They're no longer wondering. You're now regular, and they're not interested. They're focused on their workout. But be aware that it's natural to be curious. I mean, if somebody walks into your workspace, you're going to be curious, who's this person? Are they a threat to me? Are they nice? It's just normal. So you're the new person, except people are going to look at you just out of curiosity and no other reason. In fact, to lay this a little bit more to rest, gym goers are actually some of the nicest and least judgmental people you're going to actually encounter. Because first of all, they've been through that feeling of being new in the gym, and they know what that's like. The other thing is they're all working on bettering themselves, and they know what it takes and how much energy and how many fears you have to conquer to do that. So they understand what the price you're paying just by walking in. They understand that. So they're not going to judge you for it. If anything, they're going to applaud you for it. And they're going to be motivated by the fact that you're there. And the other thing that we sometimes like get a little bit nervous about is seeing someone who's more fit than us at the gym. But here's the thing. You can't compare yourself to someone who's been going to the gym for 5 years, who's been on a strict diet, who has been, doing this every day. It's just not fair to yourself. And in fact, you shouldn't be comparing yourself even to someone who's in a similar position with you, because even if you're the same age, the same height, the same sex, the same weight, you have the same diet, your metabolisms might be different, and when you go to the gym, you might get different results. It's that simple. The only person, if you really have to compare yourself to someone, it should be the person you were yesterday. Okay, so if you gotta compare yourself going into the gym today and how much courage that takes versus to the person you were yesterday who didn't go, who was afraid and didn't take that step, okay? And that should give you even more of a boost, and it's all history from there on. So another point where you might get a little bit nervous is you come in and you say, oh, I don't know what to do, what equipment to use, how it all works. So here's a few things you can do. First and foremost, you can ask the staff. Gyms, most of the time, have somebody on staff or a personal trainer that's on the floor. You can always ask them. That's what they're there for. That's what you're paying for, okay? The other thing is you can actually hire a personal trainer for a couple of sessions, and doesn't have to be this crazy package. You could just hire someone and say, look, I just want to know the basics. Show me how to work out. That's all I want. You can do that. You can also ask like a friend. If maybe you have a friend who's an avid gym goer, you can ask them. You can watch YouTube videos, the how-to. You can actually ask somebody else who's working out. Let's say somebody's using like a machine and you're curious about it. Go up to them once they're finished their set and say, hey, like, I really am interested in this machine. I've never used it before. Could you just quickly show me how to? And I'd really appreciate that. And almost every single time, I promise you, people are going to be more than happy to show you. The other thing is have a plan, have a workout plan, because that'll eliminate any confusion or any like awkward moments for you. So when you go in and say, let's say it's leg day, you have, let's say squats, lunges, and hip thrusts, right? So you go in and you say, oh, the squat rack is taken. You're not going to sit there and go like, oh my God, like, what am I going to do now? Like, what am I going to do with myself? Should I just like jump out the window? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. Like, what now? Like, what, that, if you have a plan, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, no squat rack available. What's next? Lunges. Okay, I'm gonna go over there, grab a dumbbell, do some lunges. And then you can come back to the squat rack when it opens up. So have a plan. It's gonna help keep you on track, focused. It's gonna, like, you're not gonna waste as much time just lollygagging, like waiting around, wondering. You're gonna be able to see things on a list and say, bam, 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 thank you, ma'am. Another one is have music that you like. There's nothing worse than going to the gym listening to something you don't enjoy or that doesn't pump you up. Now, that could be like really intense, like hip hop, or it could be classical music. You could be listening to an ebook, okay? But you gotta figure out what works for you. Because for me, there are days when I just need really intense, like gym music. And some days I can't stand to work out listening to that. Some days I just need to listen to like an ebook or something, or nothing at all sometimes. It just really depends. So just listen to that, trust that, and go with it, experiment. It's a really good idea to have some music to help isolate yourself from the room and just focus in on what you're doing, because it's really important to focus on what you're doing. And this here also makes me touch on another point. When you're working out, it's important to focus because you got to focus on form, you got to focus on your movements. You have to focus on the task at hand to make that mind-muscle connection. Now, if you have to do this, remember, everybody else in the gym is doing the same thing. They're not coming there to waste their time. They're coming there to make the most of it and get the best result. That includes focus. So when you are walking into the gym, they might glance at you really quickly, right? But they're back to being focused on what they're doing, which is what you should be doing when you're in the gym. And this is why, or another reason why, you really have to remember that people who are there, they're not there to judge you and they don't have time for you. They're focused on themselves and their workout. So that just kind of brings me back to that point. Another one is wear appropriate gym attire. I can't stress this enough because I've heard people say, oh, if you're nervous at the gym, wear like really cute clothing. It's going to make you feel so much better. To me, when I heard that, I was like, oh my God, like you doing in life? No, don't. That's the worst thing you could do, okay? Wear something that's comfortable, that you're used to wearing, that you know you can squat in and it won't tear, okay? It's not a crop top. If you wear a neon tracksuit to the gym and you're nervous about being looked at, I guarantee you're a beacon. People are gonna look at you. So wear something in muted neutral tones, okay? Something that you wear all the time, that you're already comfortable in, that you can move in. As time progresses, as you get confident about going to the gym, then start experimenting with cute gym clothes that make you feel good about you. But in the beginning, if you're not comfortable in what you're wearing, you actually might end up doing the opposite to yourself and you become more uncomfortable and more self-conscious. So just make sure you wear appropriate gym attire. And yeah, that should eliminate 50% of the discomfort, physical discomfort in the gym for sure. Last but not least, remember that going to the gym is an opportunity for you to become more confident and more comfortable with yourself. Part of that isn't just about lifting the dumbbells, or the 45-pound plate or squatting, whatever. Okay, part of that is getting over that fear and that anxiety of doing something new, trying something different, being in a space that you're not used to, okay? It's all a part of it. And the more you do these things, the more you go, the better you'll feel, not just physically, and I'm not talking about looks, okay? Looks alone, the physique, that's just the benefit, okay? The other things, the other real changes that take place on the inside is what's worth more than any gym membership you can imagine paying. Okay, to me, it's just the number one thing about the gym is how much it changes you on the inside. But part of that is that overcoming that initial fear, overcoming that initial discomfort. Okay, your gym dues are not paid with money, so make sure you take that first step into it. You will not regret it, I promise. It might be hard, but it's 100,000% worth it if there's such a thing. Okay, thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions, comments, something you want me to address, weight related or not, put it in the comment section below. I'll make another video, I'll address it. I thank you for taking the time to watch this. I hope it helped you. Please give this video a thumbs up, share it. You might be helping out someone else who may be afraid of going to the gym. This might give them the push to do so. And make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, and I will see you back here shortly. Bye.